Hey everybody, Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Era Hardcore and our Forsaken Warlocks leveling campaign. Thank you guys very much for clicking on the video and choosing to join me here today. I really do appreciate it, and I hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the gear we have equipped to start today's session. For those of you who are interested in our loadout. And if there's anything else like the gear that you would like to see at the beginning of each episode, something you think would give you information or just kind of set the stage for what we're going to be doing that day, I would love to hear your guys' ideas. For now, I'm going to keep covering the gear we have equipped, and we will take a look at our professions. So we're still at 225 skinning, 156 tailoring, 79 cooking, which at this point, this character is not going to be a cook, I don't believe. I think we're going to be relying on the druid to be our cook on the horde side. So yeah, we are going to be doing some more work in Desolace today. We have to get up here to turn in the Corruptor. And then we're either going to be heading back into Sargeron or into Thunder Axe Fortress, depending on what the follow-up quest is for this, if there is a follow-up quest. So that's how we'll be starting things off for today. Got our inventory pretty much cleaned out, although we need to get to an auction house soon. We've got a green I want to put up, we've got lots and lots of leather that I need to sell. And undoubtedly we have some skills that we can train at the trainer at this point. I'm going to go ahead and drain this guy. That'll get us a soul shard. We will make a health stone, and then we'll try to get a backup soul shard as well. There we go. Alright, so there is a follow-up. An oracle crystal would do nicely. They are crafted by the Naga for their oracles to use. Northwest of here along the coast is a vast coral reef that the Naga have taken as their home when this close to the shore. You can find their oracles there. The Slitherblade are deadly and will not react kindly to your intrusion, so be careful and make haste. Can you be careful and make haste? Seems kind of contradictory. Alright, so this is actually another quest sending us over here, so we are piling up stuff to do over on the coast. So we're going to go into Thunder Axe Fortress first. And see where those quests lead before we devote the next 2 hours to swimming with the Naga. I really don't want my Voidwalker to aggro that Thunder Lizard, so let's pull him back. Tank him there. Okay, we're tanking him now, that's fine too. Alright, here's where we gotta start being careful. Let's go ahead and get our Voidwalker all of his health back. We're going to have at least a 2-pull here, and there's an ad that patrols close to the doorway. So if we don't time it right or do the pull right, we're gonna have trouble. Let's pull them out this way. Oops. Not in line of sight. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, let's pull them out here. That way we don't have to worry about that patrolling ad. So make sure we pick both of them. Put some dots up on the one. Switch over and put some dots up on the other one. And back to the first one to finish them off. And there's the patrol, just passed back there. And let's wait a second and get our Voidwalker another heal. Music here just got really loud. Go ahead and turn it down a little bit for the time being. There's the patrol. Alright, it looks like we are going to be clicking on this crystal. First we have to make our way inside the room. We got another ad here. Let's pluck them out. Yeah, I almost feel like I could sneak in there, but I am not sure. Let's go on this side. We'll clear this one out. Over here on the right, it looks like it's going to be at least a 2-pull. But we might have to clear them to get to the crystal. Yep. We are going in. We can't take any more hits like that. So let's hope that stops. Our Voidwalker can't take many more hits. We've got to try to keep him topped off here. Okay, he's down, he's down. Okay, we had a couple of really, really lucky resists. Oof, that was really lucky. Let's get the Voidwalker out fast. Yeah, the fact that they were both casters and that one-shot fireballs and one-shot shadow bolts is really bad for hardcore. That was tough. I did not expect that. I did not expect that, and I probably should have. Yeah, if I would have read the quest a little better, I bet it would have said something about summoning this guy. Now I'm incredibly glad we didn't manage to click that crystal while the room was full. Could you imagine? We'd have had to run or we would have died, because he would have, if we'd have got him, he'd have spawned and probably pulled everybody else in the room with him. Dots need to be refreshed. Okay. Alright, we did it. Now, can we get out before we have to fight all the respawns? Sort of. Not quite. Alright, so with this stuff done, we're gonna head over to the coast. We have 2 quests to pick up over here, it looks like. Let's head to the Sceptre of Light quest first. The other one might be an item that we get a quest from. Yeah, there's a pack of hyenas right here. There's thunder lizards freaking everywhere. The thunder lizards are kind of buff. I mean, we could probably kill them, but I'd rather just avoid them. We're going to have to clear something, though. Like, something's going to have to give. Now we're going to get the thunder lizard and the elemental. Yeah, this area is just packed full of mobs. I remember I didn't know these quests were here until like a year or so after Classic Era came out. Well met. Get the Sceptre of Light and then return it. Okay. And then let's head down here to this quest. I think we have to click on something. Ooh, do we want to jump that? No, not really. I think we have to click on something in a boat wreckage to begin a quest. So we want to get that one going as well. Yeah, let's just not jump down here. Let's just take the long way and get down there safely with most of our HP. There we go. It's another one of those areas of Desolace that have been kind of saved to the devastation that struck the rest of the area, probably because it's a lower elevation. Didn't get hit as hard by the blast wave. We got Naga out here to kill. Let's just run over here and grab the chest. We'll have plenty of opportunity to kill all of the Naga, including ones like this one here that are simply in our way. And then we need soft-shelled clams from the clackers around here. Probably not a bad time just to go ahead and put underwater breathing on ourselves here. Got some bodies here that I can't account for, so there's got to be at least one other player somewhere in this area. Okay, so we're going to have to pop the clams to get to the clam meat. Makes sense. Yeah, what do we got here? Orc Hunter level 34. Okay. Yeah, here we go. We have Rackmore's log. Find Rackmore's silver key. Find Rackmore's golden key. Okay, so from what I remember, one of the keys is dropped by these dry snap crawlers. So let's go fight these guys first. This is usually kind of a pain of a quest to do without underwater breathing, so we can fully take advantage of being a warlock here and get this one done really easily. I've had this item drop right away. I've had it take a very long time to drop, so we could be grinding these clackers for a little bit. I think these guys are absolutely grotesque. Like, some people are afraid of spiders. I'm afraid of this. Man-sized crustaceans. I don't want to deal with, think about, look at man-sized, upright crustaceans. It's just kind of terrifying to me. So yeah, that'll be fun. Looks like we can also click the items on the ground here to get the clam shells, but then we still got to go into our bag and pop them open. If you didn't have underwater breathing, you could come over here by this little crevasse or crack in the ground here, and if you stand in the bubbles, it'll actually refill your breath meter. Which is something else I didn't know until Classic came out. Look at that. Yeah, we got the key really quickly. Let's stick around in the area and see if we can work on the clamshells, since we can click on some of the items over here. But yeah, that was really fast as far as getting the key goes. I can see that we might start having some serious inventory issues. We have a lot of silk, and I meant to make it all into bolts the other day, and I didn't do it. So now we have very little inventory space, which is bad. These items are actually waterlogged chests. Yeah, these items we're seeing are not the clamshells. Interesting. I don't know if that's for a different quest or if it's for an alliance quest, perhaps. I don't recall ever clicking on tiny little chests out here, but I've only quested here a handful of times. Alright, this will be the last soft-shelled clam meat that we need. Let's pop that open. Clears up the map a bit. So now we're going after Naga. Now the Naga have a chance to drop Rackmore's golden key. And we're gonna have to make our way out to the islands though. So we don't have to fight a bunch here, we do need to make our way out to the island. So we'll start heading that way. It's nice on the Warlock having access to all of these mobs. Because when you don't have underwater breathing, you don't tend to fight down here in the water, you tend to just kind of be limited to the stuff that you can find up on the land. Which, because of how they spawn in, sometimes you're missing Myrmidons, sometimes you don't have enough sorceresses. Being able to fight the ones in the water is going to make a big difference on how efficient we can be. You know, we turned the music down a while back and I never turned it back up. At least we didn't bump it down too much. And there is the golden key. Alright, that's perfect. We need one more Myrmidon. We need 2 more regular old Naga, which we haven't seen many of out here. We might have to head back in the other direction to get those. But I believe somewhere on this island is the turn-in for the keys. There's a chest we have to open, and that turns in the quest. So we'll need to clear over to that. And then we need the Sceptre of Light, which I'm pretty sure we find that here as well. Well, that messed me up. That messed me up really good. Just a friendly neighborhood distraction from a random group invite. I'm not in the queue for anything, so... Not in the queue for anything, and I don't see any other players around. But it was definitely a good distraction. For some reason I feel like maybe I need an item. I'm just not sure where the item would come from. Requires Gem of the Serpent. I don't remember that part of the quest. Oh, okay, yeah. The oracles. Okay. So, oracles can spawn here, but it just seems like they're kind of a rare spawn. Alternately, we saw some out in the water. And, you know, I probably should have, like, realized that already and just, like, grabbed one of them. I just didn't really realize. It's one of those things where I'm sure I read the quest and just, like, deleted the information from my brain. It's too bad there's no oracle spawn here right now. Sea witches, tide hunters, sea witch. Here's an oracle right here. It's pretty close. I don't know if it's 100% drop rate or not. Maybe. If we're lucky, it'll be 100%. Alright, it was 100%. That's awesome. Was that not what we needed? Oh, this is not the same thing. Oh, you know what? Maybe the statue is a follow-up? Maybe the statue clicking is a follow-up. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Okay, the good news is we got the quest done that we had. Let's go ahead and pop this chest open with the 2 keys we found. And then I guess after that we'll be hearthing out? I'm not really certain where some of these quests turn in. Which is the confusing part. Let's see. Bring an oracle crystal to Marin Bone Splitter. Oh, he's down here. Okay. Alright, so I think... Let's go back and let's get the last couple of Naga that we need firstly. Oh, you know what? We have the Sceptre of Light quest happens at the fortress. Alright, we got a lot of different stuff going on that I didn't account for. For some reason I thought Sceptre of Light happened out here on the island, but now I remember we have to climb up a tower, fight a guy, and there's an item they drop that we need. That'll have to be turned in back to him. So we probably want to do that too before we consider hearthing out or moving on to anything else. I wonder if we could make the jump. I guess probably not. Yeah, there was really no way. As interesting as... I don't think this is the right tower anyway. No, it seems to be marking a very specific tower that's inside of the actual keep area. So maybe we should focus our efforts in that direction. It looks like we have 3 enemies up top. They are all in slightly different positions. So let's see if we can pull them carefully. Wow. There we go. Say I really need to pull him down. Okay, so we got 2 inside the room actually, and we got 1 outside. So this is going to be a 2-pull here inside the building. Let's go ahead and send the Void Walker in to get some initial aggro on both these targets. Not bad. That went pretty smoothly. And there's the Sceptre of Light, but our inventory is full. What a shame. What a shame. Okay, yeah, I don't really have much else that I can drop on the ground. Don't really have much else. Mystery Meat can go, you can go. I mean, we're gonna have to hit up a vendor, like, really soon. Okay, the good news is we got the item. So we got some running around to get some of this stuff turned in. So I think we'll do that. I do have a feeling that this guy is gonna send us back to that Naga island to click on the statue. Because I definitely remember clicking on the statue. So yeah, that's probably next.
Careful. Light bless you.
What is this? I entrust you with the Gem of the Serpent. Place this gem on the serpent statue's hand.
Go with honor, friend.
Yep. I knew it. It's really too bad I don't think I can make that jump. Alright, another clickable item that summons a bad guy. I should have realized that was going to happen. Luckily, he's not an elite or anything. And there we go, that's the Book of the Ancients. With that, we are done on the Naga Islands. Let's get back and we'll turn this one in. And then I think we'll make the run to go turn the one in down by the Kodo Graveyard. And then we should be able to hearth back, turn everything in Shadowprey Village, and see where that leaves us as far as Desolace. We're gonna have to head back to Civilization pretty soon. By that I mean like somewhere near a main city, because we have auction house stuff to do. We probably have abilities that we need to learn. Yeah, we just got stuff we gotta get done. And, you know, the closest city right now is Orgrimmar, which is probably going to be a little bit of a flight. But we're going to have to do that pretty soon. I'm going to have to work on some tailoring. We got a ton of bolts of silk that I have to convert. So I have to work on that. That's going to be a decent boost for our tailoring. So that's good. And we need to start looking at where else we have quest. 37 in Arathi Highlands. We still have some stuff to do out of Hillsbrad. So we might want to follow up with Arathi and Hillsbrad since they're pretty close to each other and we only have a couple of things to do in each zone. Beyond that, we have Stranglethorn Vale stuff, Shrunken Heads. Shadow Maw Panthers are the ones that are hanging out in stealth. What else do we have going on in Stranglethorn? I know there's some quests that we don't have in our log. That's orange stuff is fine. Moktheridin's enchantments. 8 Shadow Maw claws. We can pair that with the Shadow Maw kill quest. Goblin sponsorship. Okay, Bloodcell Buccaneers is still a little bit out of range for us.
King's honor, friend, for the Alliance. Light bless you.
I think that's a Bracer upgrade. Yeah, we have Stam and Spirit. This is Stam Intellect Spirit, so that's a nice quest reward. Alright, he does have a follow-up. He's doing a little bit of roleplay here. We don't know what he's saying. He's speaking some kind of ancient tongue. He summoned somebody. Now a demon's popped out. Okay. This creature is far more dangerous than I had anticipated. No doubt Takata questions my abilities to take on such a creature, and it would insult his honor if he were not informed about what just happened. Speak to the swordsman, tell him you are willing to slay the demon if he would allow it, but do not press too hard. It is better if he thinks it is his own idea. Okay. I witnessed what just occurred with Marin and the Demon Lord. That creature, even as an apparition, seems to have more power than my warlock companion. I wonder if he's up to the task of defeating the monster. It would serve the war chief better if I go myself, but with my responsibilities here, I would disgrace my clan if I turn my back on my duties to battle this evil for my own honor. Although I have no knowledge of this Lord Azrethoc, I agree with Marin. He must be stopped, especially if he's attempting to gain influence over the Burning Blade to further his goals. You have already shown you wish to aid the war chief, and I would trust you to gather a party to slay the Demon Lord and his warlock servant. That is an elite quest. Shield and mail shoulders, neither of which we need. Okay, for now, we hearth back to Shadowprey Village.
What brings you here?
Banish 6 portals at the Manorock Coven. Okay, that's a level 38. I think I'm going to hold off on that one until later. Like, maybe we'll make a second trip here to do some stuff. Because I really don't want to... They're going to have a level advantage right now, and I really don't want to fight those demons when they have a level advantage. And that sounds like something we can do around like level 41, 42.
Hello. Spirits be with
you. You come get the voodoo. Bye-bye now. Relax.
Alright, let's empty the inventory of what we can. Yeah, I like what we have better, I think. Okay. Soulbound.
Good to meet ya.
Alright, guys, I will tell you what, at this point I am going to put us on a flight back to Orgrimmar. I'm going to post a bunch of stuff on the auction house, and I will likely train our level 36 stuff that we haven't trained yet, and then I'm going to take a break right here for today. Thank you all very much for joining me. I really do appreciate all the support on this series. It does mean the world to me, so take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other, and we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.